Feeling extra feisty this morning. 2 lives in one day. Listen, it's when you talk to patients all the time. Like I have a random weird gap in my adjusting right now. I'm waiting on a couple patients to get ready to get adjusted. But when you talk to patients and something comes up and you say something like, "What do you mean?" then that tells me that I need to tell that to you, because I think everybody in the world needs to understand that your cholesterol doesn't necessarily matter. Like, stop worrying about your cholesterol levels. Who cares what your cholesterol is? Do you realize that more people die of heart attacks and cardiovascular disease that have low cholesterol than people with regular or high cholesterol? Do you realize that cholesterol is used to make hormones like testosterone? So men, if you're sitting there with erectile dysfunction or other hormonal related low testosterone type of stuff, and you've been on a cholesterol drug, well, there you go. Now, also cholesterol lowering drugs like Lipitor have been linked in studies to increase chances of Alzheimer's and dementia, sorry, onset. So the other thing is, cholesterol statin drugs are linked to being 14 times more likely to have a neuropathy, meaning numbness and tingling somewhere in your body. Listen, your nervous system needs cholesterol. Your brain needs cholesterol. Your body needs it. You getting on cholesterol medication and lowering your cholesterol is a scam. It's just the most worthless drug in the entire world, and you've been told that you need to have it. So, cholesterol. Let's just break this down. What is good cholesterol? What is bad cholesterol? First of all, there is no such thing as bad cholesterol. That is a ridiculous myth as well, because there is high density lipoprotein and low density lipoprotein. HDL, LDL. What they tell you is that HDL is the good stuff and LDL is the bad stuff. Let's break that down for a second. High density lipoprotein, first of all, lipo is fat and protein is a group of amino acids, and your body needs that for recovery. So high density lipoprotein is what gets sent back to the liver for recycling and then back out in the body, okay? Low density lipoproteins is what gets sent through your vascular system in order to repair damage. Now, I do not have a fun diagram or whiteboard because we're just going live and we're going freestyle, but go with me here. Here's a lumen, right? A lumen is the inside of your artery, and if you think about it, the inside of your artery is going to do this or this based upon stress and nutrition, lifestyle, and everything else. But one thing that's important is to know that inflammation creates little holes on the inside of your lumen. Now, your body's super smart. Don't forget, it's way smarter than your doctor, duh, and every commercial you watch for the drugs. Your body, when there's little holes on the inside of your artery, is going to send LDL, low density lipoprotein particles, cholesterol, to plug the holes and to repair the damage. Now, if you continue putting crap in your mouth, like sugar, bad fat, which is basically anything processed or packaged. Don't get me started with the line out the door at McDonald's. If you continue putting that in your body, then what happens is your inflammation continues to rise and stay high. Now, inflammation can be caused by all kinds of different things, but let's focus on sugar and bad fat so I don't overwhelm you. If the inflammation continues to go up, then there continues to be little holes. So your body, because it's super smart, will continue plugging the little holes with cholesterol, which, yes, that means that the lumen is going to get smaller. Now, when the lumen gets smaller, the blood pressure goes up. Push any kind of fluid through any kind of tube, and if you reduce the size of the tube, you increase the pressure. That is simple physics. And so the longer you have a high inflammatory diet, high inflammatory lifestyle, the more your cholesterol has to do the job that God created it to do, which is fix the problems you're creating every single day. And you're going to have more cholesterol problems. And they're going to tell you to take a cholesterol lowering drug, which is going to wreck your brain and give you all kinds of health-related problems, including low testosterone and other hormonal issues, and make you more likely to have dementia and Alzheimer's. All the while you think you're fixing the problem, and in the meantime you're just making yourself sicker and just padding the pockets of the creeps that work at pharmaceutical companies. The answer and the point is not to lower your cholesterol, but to lower your inflammation. You can get tests done probably at your local Makes Disease doctor, MD, that will tell you what your inflammatory levels are. You can contact a naturopath. There's all kinds of different ways that you can check your inflammation levels, but that's what I would absolutely look into, and then start getting on an anti-inflammatory diet instead of covering up your lifestyle with a quick, convenient fix, which causes other things like cancer. Hey, much love. See you around. By the way, I'm Dr. Baker. I'm a chiropractor. They like me to say that because for some reason that matters to people. But what I've told you is truth. If you don't like it, don't want to hear it, that's your deal. If you like it, research it, right? There's all kinds of stuff out there. But I would probably go to the DuckDuckGo instead of the Google because they don't really keep stuff from you. See you around.